all of you have extraordinary capabilities, all of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category.
Most of us fail in life because we're afraid of what everyone around you is thinking. That's 100% truth. So we live by the narrative of other people. When I first called a recruiter to be a Navy SEAL and I was 297 pounds, the first recruiter looked at me and said, "You're not going to be able to make this, man." So what he was doing was he was projecting his energy on me. He knew he couldn't be a fucking Navy SEAL. A lot of us who are negative people, all we do is project how we feel on other people. So what happens is there's a lot of negative people walking around the planet Earth who are afraid to try. Because a lot of people are very negative in this world. So we are afraid to fail. Why? I told you, man. Shouldn't even try it, dude. Just chill out, relax. Why are you so crazy? Why are you so obsessed? So all that stuff drives the quitting mind, I call it. The mind wants to quit. The mind's tired. The mind's tired. The mind's deserving. The mind thinks it's very deserving. So yes, the biggest problem in this world is other people, not yourself. It's other people in your head. They are puppet mastering you pretty much on your life.
Anytime we try to move forward, there are people telling us what we can't do, how it's not going to work out. It's easy to accept it, learn to live with mediocrity. This is just who we are. No, quit letting people talk you out of your dreams. It may not have happened for them, but you're a mighty hero. It's going to happen for you. I wonder if something is blocking your growth. Are you under the shade of what someone spoke over you? Told you what you couldn't do? How you're not that talented? Now that shade is limiting your life? Are you under the shade of intimidation? Afraid to step out in faith? Thinking of all the things that could go wrong? Do you have friends that are blocking your growth? Causing you to compromise? Do things that are holding you back? What could you become if you got out from under that shade? How high could you go if you made some adjustments? The good news is the potential is still in you. You can still become who you were created to be. You just have to get out from under that shade. Remove what's blocking your growth and you'll begin to blossom. You'll go to new levels. There's nothing wrong with you. You have the life of Almighty God in you. He created you to rise higher, to be successful, confident, to leave your mark.
And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? For many years I didn't. One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? The other thing is that most people, ladies and gentlemen, they get comfortable. They stop growing. They stop working on themselves. They stop stretching. They stop pushing themselves. And they end up becoming very cynical about life. And they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I applaud you for your dreaming, for your running toward your dream. I applaud you for believing in yourself, because that's what life is about. Stretching and challenging, looking for ways that you can begin to improve yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, as a result of stretching out, of acting on my dream, and I don't know what that dream is for you, I can tell you that it's possible. No one could have convinced me that after just over 6 years, I will have my own book entitled Live Your Dreams. Just over 6 years, I would have 5 specials on public television. Just over 6 years, I've done motivational speaking for AT&T, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's Corporation, Xerox, IBM. Just over 6 years. I will now have my own talk show that will premiere on Monday, Labor Day. I'm saying to you, your dream is possible.
There are things in your future greater than you've imagined, but there will always be dream stealers, naysayers, people that try to pull you into their shade. They're insecure. They'll try to talk you into being insecure. You really think you can go to college? You really think you can start that business? You really think you're going to beat that sickness? They live intimidated. They'll try to pull you into intimidation, fear, doubt. Don't take the bait.
Yeah. Because I realized once I was talking to myself the right way and all this shit wasn't in my mind, wow. I went from this piece of shit kid who thought he was dumb, not successful, insecure, who stuttered when I first saw somebody, to a person who can now do all these things just because I now control my own mind. And I don't care. A lot of people say they don't care. When you get to the point where you really fucking don't care,
you don't have to say
you're dangerous. You become very, very dangerous. I'm not saying don't care like, I don't care if I do that. No, when you don't care about other people and how they view you, about how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, where you want to go with your life. You know, growing up, I didn't want to tell anybody I wanted to be in the military. Because why? Some of my black friends, I was afraid of what they think. I was afraid of what other people thought about me. So now, when I go in the military, I didn't know you want to fucking join the military. I ain't tell you because I was afraid of what you thought. Once again, man, you're allowing other people to shackle your mind. It's the worst thing in the world. My circle's very small.
It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything. It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation, that you are an uncommon breed. You know, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. That's necessary.
One thing that can easily stunt our growth is the people that we're spending time with. You need to evaluate your friendships, the people you're eating lunch with at the office, the neighbor you're hanging out with. Are they making your life better, pushing you higher, inspiring you to reach your dreams? Or are they causing you to compromise, be mediocre, take the easy way out? You're going to become like the people you continually associate with. The scripture says, don't hang around angry people or you will become angry. It says, when you walk with wise people, you will become wise. If you want to know what you're going to be like in 5 years, look at your friends. If they gossip, complain about the boss, unfaithful in relationships, hard to get along with, do yourself a favor, find some new friends.
You have to have an understanding of what not caring means. If your fiance and your kids don't believe in you, you can't care what they think. That means you chose the wrong support staff. There has to be, so that's why a lot of people don't understand one another. Your support staff has to be like, if I want to go out and do whatever it is, my support staff is, my fiance. If she's like, you know what, I don't think that you should be doing that, I have to take it, why? So I can be open-minded. So why are you saying this? But if she's saying it because of her, that's not the right thing. Because I need backing to do what I'm going to do. Open-mindedness, I need support. So yeah, it's you got to be very clear thinking about all that stuff.
People may have disqualified you, but people don't determine your destiny. God does, and He never disqualifies you. You have to tune out all the negative words that were spoken over you. It may be from people that you love. People that should be encouraging you, showing you mercy, lifting you when you fall. Instead, it's just the opposite. They make you feel more guilty, tell you how you don't measure up. Don't stay under that shade. God still has a purpose for you to fulfill. You wouldn't be alive unless He had something awesome in front of you. Get your passion back. Start believing again. Start hoping again. Start dreaming again. You may not realize it, but they're blocking your growth. They're limiting your potential. It's not their fault. You have to make a change. Well, Joel, what if I hurt their feelings? What if they get upset? What if you miss your destiny? What if they keep you a 5-foot cactus, so to speak, instead of the 30-foot cactus that you were created to be? How high could you rise if you weren't being shaded by compromise, by mediocrity? I know you love your friends, but your destiny is too great. Your assignment too important to hang around people that are not adding to your life. You need people that bring out the best in you. People that inspire you to do better, that challenge you to live a life of excellence and integrity. Now quit believing those lies that you've reached your limits. You'll always struggle. You've been through too much. It'll never work out. Come out from under that shade. That's limited you long enough. God is ready to show out in your life, to do things that are unusual, uncommon, out of the ordinary, to take you where no one in your family has gone. And sometimes the reason we're in the shade is that's what we saw modeled growing up. We were raised by people that were negative, insecure, lived guilty, dysfunctional. Now that's normal to us, but that's not who you are. That's a result of being in the shade. God's favor is on your life in a new way. He's called you to set the new standard, to take your family to a new level.